So if you're like me last year when the iPad 2 came out, you probably bought a smart cover and then realized pretty quickly that you would need to have something to protect the back. So last year, and here I'm showing both the current Snap Shield for the current iPad and then the one for the iPad 2. So you have choices. You can do the screen shield, you can do the stickers or whatever you want to do to cover the back. But I opted for the Snap Shield, and last year for the iPad 2, it served its purpose and it worked pretty well. Not great protection, but it did keep the back protected while you were using the smart cover. So one key feature for the Snap Shield, and to include the new one, is that installation is very, very simple. Here I'm literally doing it with one hand. You just slip it into the tray. Once it's in there, you just put your hand on each one of the four corners just to ensure that it's in as tight as it will be. Now with the iPad 2 version last year, once you did that, it was very secure and there's very little play along the edges. Once you do the installation, you just put your smart cover over the top and you are good to go. The other nice feature about the Snap Shield was that you were able to have full access to all of the ports, the speaker, the 30-pin dock connector. They had a nice space for the camera cutout as well, so you didn't have to worry about any of the cutouts for speaker, etc., being obstructed. And of course it had more of a frosty back, so you saw the Apple logo and you got a good idea of what that would look like too. Now on the sides you can see that there is a easy access again to the volume rocker, to the on and off switch, and again, I mean, it does what it does well. It just covers up the back to protect it without inhibiting any access to any of the ports or anything like that. So for that purpose, it does really, really well. The problem with the current version, and I'm not sure if it's because it rushed to market or if I just kind of lemon, but the corners do not stay as secure. And as you can tell, just a little pressure on each one of the corners makes this become extremely loose. Now it doesn't fall off. You still have to apply pressure for it to fall off, but the security that I get is much less than what I did with the version that came with the iPad 2.